Hello, and welcome to Angie's Crafts. Y'all just act like y'all don't hear the TV in the background, okay? Say, this TV doesn't have a remote, right? And it's way across the room, okay? So we just gonna have to listen to that. This is just a quick update video. My last video I showed you this little suit that I was making, and so I got up this morning and was working on it, the jacket. And then the machine, my under bobbin, whatever you call it, I'm not a professional, okay? And so if I'm not using the right words, just act like I am, okay? But the bobbin was just kind of doing this crazy stuff, right? Let me pull it a little closer. It was just kind of like bunching up and junk, and so I kind of been online looking at some tutorials, and I'm not really a sewer. This is something new for me, and I've been all over the internet reading tutorials on getting this sewing machine running, and when I've been having problems and stuff, and so I actually got the collar sewed down, but then once I got to try to connect this front part, it just was acting too screwy for me, and so I said, I just had to put it aside and see what the heck was wrong with it, right? And so I didn't even get a chance to make a shirt for that yet. And so this is just this dress. This was recycled from an elf costume for Christmas. And it had the little leg, the boot covers is what it had, and so that explains these little holes right here, because it was just the boot covers. And so I kind of cut it up and made this little dress, and I did a pretty good job on this collar. I am so not a collar person, okay? I don't know how many videos I watched on how to put a collar on before I actually got it right, and I still mess it up. But this came out really cute. I put a little lining up under it so that you wouldn't see like the skin through the middle. And I made another one. I actually made a long cocktail dress that's just one sleeve. I think it's next door. And my granddaughter lives right next door to me, okay? But yeah, it's in her little thingy, and so I'll probably go and get it and actually do a little video and show it to you guys. This was some felt, okay, and this actually was really cute. It's a skirt, and it has the matching shoes and the matching bag. And just like I say, I'm not good at sewing yet, but I'm getting there, okay? You'll see when you actually see my jeans and junk that the more recent stuff. And of course I used white thread, okay, and I probably shouldn't have, but it looks cute on the actual outfit. Let me show you. And it just velcros on the side. The top velcros. The skirt closes on the side as well. And this particular velcro is self-sticking, and actually I got it at Dollar General, and I was actually shocked. I still needed to stitch it at both ends of it, but the fact that it actually was self-sticking, I thought was pretty cool for me to find it at the dollar store. The shoes. I've watched so many videos for shoes, and I've actually done quite a bit of shoes, This is the same little felt material. I used hot glue, and of course, traced the foot to make the pattern, and I probably did a lot of work on the dowel, where I actually put the bottom on the dowel's foot and hot glued it while I held it there. Just you have to improvise when you making stuff creatively. And so yeah, that was pretty cute. I actually made a little yellow outfit like out of this same material, and I might have made an orange one. I'm not sure. My granddaughter has the majority of the older stuff that I've made, and I'll have to actually go and raid her closets while she's not around. And so yeah, that's just a quick little update of 3 outfits. Of course, I have many, many, many more. I just have to find the time to sit and make the videos, alright? And so, until next time, thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful day.